Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Mindcrack FTB server. As always, this is Jason, and today I have something I'm really proud of to show you guys. I've been working on my cataloging system for the interactive sorter here, and I've put quite a bit of time into this because I had an idea going in about what I wanted to do with this thing that can't be done with other sorting systems, and I'm pretty happy with the end result. I'm not completely finished, but I am done to the point that I can actually show you guys. Pretty much everything you see here with these barrels and everything, it's all temporary. None of this will be staying. It was just giving me a way to see how these items would flow in, the frequency of items I would be receiving, and the type of items I would be getting as far as their item IDs are concerned. So you can see here I've been doing well here. I've got some items, and I've cataloged some. But today, what I'm going to show you, I'm just going to use cobblestone because it's the only thing I've programmed into the website so far. So what I've decided to do is I want to catalog my items using a MySQL database, so the best way to do that is to call up the MySQL database using the HTTP API. So we're going to start off looking at just a simple sort script, and the website addresses you're going to see here are all temporary. I'm going to delete these files the moment that I finish this video and put them back into their normal directory. I'm just using these URLs for right now just to show basically how all this stuff works. Starting off here, we're going to take an item into this slot here and pretend that this is the items coming in, be it over there or over here, which we'll get to this bit in a minute. The item comes in, and what this is going to do is it's going to basically call the site and get some information on the item, kind of just let us know what it is. So let's go ahead and call this script. We save. All right, so it's running. It's doing its thing. Now, as we know, the interactive sorter doesn't have a way to tell you the name of an item. So there really should be no way I can get a name from the item except I have it in a database. So pulled from the database the name of the item, and this right here is just a temporary number I'm using right now for the quantity of these I have. So in my bank I have 173 cobble, which I have a lot more. This is just a number that I'm using for testing. All right. So now then, we know that 173 cobble. So this was just a simple program to show you guys it pulling the information from the database. The next script I want to show you guys is the update script. This is the script I'm going to be using as items come in. Some of the stuff's going to go away, obviously, like the cursor position, all that stuff. But anyways, the incoming items, here they are, the item and the amount. Putting all that into a string, and then I'm calling the database to update the database with the item ID and the amount that I'm receiving. That's as simple as the script gets. It's calling the update script, saying, all right, I just got some cobble in, and it was a whole stack. Do with that as you will. All right, so let's run the update script here. And while that's sitting there waiting, I've created a ticker to show the items as they are in the bank or whatever. So here's the ticker script. Oh, that's not the right word. Ticker. And it's same thing. It's just calling another script. It's kind of like the way the script worked that printed out the chat on the other server. So it's going to clear the screen and it's going to just print out the script. That's all it's doing, and then it's going to sleep for 15 seconds. I'll probably change this to be something more like 2 minutes or something, so it'll update every 2 minutes. Alright, so let's run the ticker script. Alright, so that's running. It says I have 173 cobble. In the database, I've given it a ticker ID, kind of like the stock market, so cobble will be CBL. I've officially made it this. So I have 173 cobble in my inventory, or in my bank. So let's say, oh, look, a stack of cobble just came in. Alright. So how much cobble is that going to leave me with now? Well, I don't know. Let's give it 15 seconds to update. Assuming that the database has this information now. Oh, there it is. Now we have 273 cobble in our bank. Or 237. I've apparently become dyslexic. Sweet. All right. So this is, again, all pulling from the database online. This information is displaying there from the database. And it'll update every 15 seconds. So let's pretend another stack of cobble just came in. Here it comes. All right. Now what do we got? Of course, I probably get it on the tail end of the 15 seconds every time. Oh, look, now we have 301 cobble in our bank. Sweet. All right, so now you're thinking, well, if you just go and grab this cobble out, it's not going to know you grabbed this cobble, right? All right, well, this cobble, pretend it just went into the bank. This is what the bank looks like right here. This is our bank. So each item is going to be stored in barrels. Here's the barrel for the top, which means that items were being sucked from that. And here's the barrel for the bottom, which means items are getting put into that. Because apparently you can only put and take items from the top or bottom of barrels. Alright. This is our ender chest. It doesn't look like one because it's not one, but you got to use your imagination. So here is our ender chest. Each of these bank items will look like this. So for every 2 items, there will be one of these banks set up. And I'll feed it all in with tubes like this, and it'll come in. Let's say we got cobble coming in right here. If this bank accepts cobble, the moment it comes in, it'll put the cobble where it goes, and it'll update the database. So now that this number has changed. Again, it'll be barrels. All right, so we've got our cobble in here. I put some in here before we started. All right, and here's the machine that will always be running. It'll just be sitting there waiting for signals. Actually, let me close that and show you the script. All right, ignore this top part here. This is just me splitting up the data that I send in. There's no split function in LUA, so you got to write a whole damn function for the thing. But it's getting the message. If the message is cobble, then determine the amount that I've specified and extract it from wherever its chest is and put it into the ender chest. That's all this is doing. Then call the website and update the amount. That's as simple as it gets, right? Oh, run the script here. All right, so we got that running. 64 cobble in our barrel. And let's say I need 10 cobble. All right, sweet. First off, did we get it? Oh, look, we got our 10 cobble. Notice you have 54 there now. Oh, look, our bank is updated. We now have 291 cobble left in our bank. Sweet. Now again, if this was an ender chest, the moment I open my ender chest up top or wherever I've called this from, there's my items. And if I have tons of items like this, let's say I have, well, my intention is every item that I have is going to go into a similar system like this. The only drawback is the fact I have to make so many interactive sorters, and they take 4 diamonds each. But with the rate I'm mining up the world, it's going to be okay, I think. All right, so let's say we need let's go ahead and grab this cobble out. All right, so that 10 cobble's out. Let's put it back in the system. Alright, it's back in the system. We're back up to 301. Ticker update in 15 seconds. Technically, if it was back in the system, this 10 cobble would be over here in its respective barrel now. Oh, and look, the website has updated. We're all good. So, need 10 more cobble. Sweet. Oh, and it's already updated. Got it on the good 15-second mark. Let's say we need more. Let's just grab it all. Screw it. There it is. And it's instant. I mean, it's instant. And if this is with ender chest, it will be instant. I can walk up to a screen, and let's say I need to make a piston. So, I'll get 4 cobble, cobble 4. And I can shorten these scripts too to just be the ticker if I want, or whatever. Cobble 4, whatever. I don't remember the whole recipe for a piston. In fact, it might not be 4 cobble. I think it's 3. Is it cobble on top? No, it's wood on top. It's cobble on the sides. I think cobble was right 4. It doesn't matter. You get the point. And the cool thing is, let's say it's a recipe I use a lot, like, I don't know, piston. I could make a script for piston that calls every single recipe item inside the script. So I don't have to type cobble for whatever each time. If I'm making a lot of something, I can make a quick script. 5 seconds is all it'll take to list the items that you need to call all the different places, and then you just type in piston 5 and it'll do the math and send you the necessary items you need to your ender chest. I'll have to do some checking to make sure the ender chest isn't full, stuff like that, but for the most part this is exactly how the setup is going to work. I couldn't really show this in the last episode because it took quite a bit of time to get together the stuff I needed to make this happen. I had to spend quite a bit of time in the Nether to make these upgraded chests, which seems unnecessary now because I've tested this auto crafting table. This is another thing I want to use in this system. These auto crafting tables will automatically craft stuff. It's pretty much self-explanatory, right? It just it sucks the items that it needs straight from the barrel or whatever, crafts it and sticks it over. So let's say that we're getting in these crystals here. Instead of them going straight to their storage chest, what they'll do is they'll veer off. They'll go to their auto crafting table, and then the chest they're going to get put into is going to be this ender chest right here. So it's going to put it right back in the loop, except this time when it comes through the loop, it's not going to be one of these crystals. It's going to be the block, and it's going to go off to its storage chest, and it'll get updated into the system. It won't get updated into the system until it reaches its final destination. So for instance, whenever I'm getting in these crystals here, the database isn't going to get updated that we've got, 6 more of these white crystals or whatever. It's only going to update whenever the item goes to its final destination, or gets taken from its final destination. Another cool thing is stuff like this cobble here. I've got quite the assortment of cobble, and it's been really hard to maintain this. That's why we've got so many ender chests here right now, just all getting pumped into here, or not ender chests, extended barrels, whatever the hell they're called. What I intend to do is I've also set a threshold in the database, just a number that I give it, and if that threshold is reached, I'm going to have another ticker system set up that'll basically tell me, all right, we're full on cobble. My plan for these tickers is they're going to go up here. That's why I left this 2-block area up here. I'm going to have a threshold ticker and a we need ticker going. So like if we're full on cobble, it'll list cobble up here, and what's going to happen is whenever we're full on something, it's going to send it straight to recycling. So whenever it's coming in over here at the item checker, it's going to check the database and say, all right, well, how many cobble do we want? Oh, well, we only want 65,000 cobble, which these chests here hold like 65,500 or something like that. I don't remember the exact number now. That might be wrong. I don't remember now. But I think it's something a little over 65,000. So I've set the threshold for cobble, for example, to 65,000. So it's coming in. It checks the threshold numbers, and it sees that, all right, we have more cobble in storage than we possibly need. It's going to dump it straight into recycling. And this right here is a recycling test. You can see that cobble's coming into here, and it's immediately getting recycled. We could dump some cobble in here, and eventually it'll get sucked up here and go off to the recycling center. Make it happen faster. Son of a bitch. And this here is Nebris's recycling center that I'm using right now. But I'm going to set up my own on its own little platform or something like that. So that handles over or too many items, I guess is the best way to put it. Once we've reached our limit or whatever, it'll just dump it automatically. The same thing if I could set a minimum threshold in the database. Let's say we're under 10 stacks of copper. It'll let me know, all right, man, you got to find some copper. We're running low. The next stage of this is, again, back to the auto crafting. There's some things that I use a lot of, and let's say these copper cables. So let's say I want to set up a storage chest for the copper cables. No big deal. I could just add another one of these right here for copper cables, add it to the database, and then add an auto crafting table for it. So as long as you know, again, I can use the minimum threshold there. So I can set it to, I at least want 100 copper cables in storage. So if I don't have 100 copper cables, whenever copper comes in or rubber comes in, it'll automatically send those items straight to the auto crafting table, and the auto crafting table will then loop it back into the system after it makes it, throws it back into the system here, and then it gets sent off to storage with the copper cables. So I can make a list of any item that I need more of, and as the resources come in to make those items, the system will make them for me. I don't have to make anything, pretty much. I could even go as far as, when I was sitting there a minute talking about, you know, calling in a piston, I could technically set up an auto crafting table for any item in the game. I mean, that's going a little bit too excessive. That's not going to be necessary, but you could technically do it with this system here. You can make an auto crafting table for solar panels and save the recipe in there for solar panel, and then you could just pump out solar panels. I do plan on making a turtle army, but that'll probably be its own episode too. So a lot has happened in the last 3 days that I've spent working on this system. A lot of work went into making all of this, getting all the resources, and I've recorded quite a bit of video while I was doing it. But I wanted to start off this video by giving you an explanation of what I wanted to do with this interactive sorter and what I've done so far to make it happen. I will be releasing all these scripts for you guys, but not until it's completely done. I still got a little bit more to do on it, to finalize it, and we'll be seeing this again once I get all of it completely set up and ready to go. But I have set up these different little stations here to test, to make sure that all of this is possible, and it is. Every bit of functionality you need to make this work is in this room already. Now it's a matter of putting the pieces together to make them work. So I think that's about it as far as showing you guys what I really mean whenever I said cataloging my items. I was reading through the comments in the last video, and a lot of people were saying, you know, you're not going to be able to catalog your items because the interactive sort doesn't work that way, and you should use the Sortron or something like that. I just wanted to show you guys that it is possible to use this interactive sorter in a productive manner. It's just it takes a bit of programming, a little bit more than anything else I've done with this so far. But when it's all said and done, this takes care of reporting the items you have in your inventory, and letting you know what you might need. And the cool thing is this ender pouch here, this one's set up for the storage down there, but I could make another one of these for the chest where the items go to. So I could just go up to my computer and type in 10 diamonds and then right click, and it'll be right there, sitting right there. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums up interactive sorting for now. I'm going to finish this array of storage once I have enough diamonds. I had set up these turtles to mine out an area of 100 by 100, and that was a mistake. I've learned from my mistake, but I haven't stocked them yet. They've been going strong now for almost 72. No, it's more than 72 hours. Jeez, I didn't know what time it was already. They've been going for over 72 hours. And they still have a little ways to go to get to the bottom. So what I've realized is that 100 by 100 is bad, because I was thinking, it didn't matter, they got the fuel for it, whatever. The issue is that they'll have to go back and drop off their items so frequently, and the distance they have to travel to drop off those items is pretty big because you've made such a big square. So yeah, 100 by 100 bad. I would recommend doing one ender chest in the center, like here we go, ender chest right here, and then your chunk loader on top of it, and then pretend these are turtles in my hand here. Do one turtle that way, facing that way, another turtle that way, facing that way, then again and again, and then send them all off doing like excavate 20 or 25, something like that. In the end, you'll have just this one pillar that's left with an ender chest sitting on it, and then a big square where they've mined it all out. But it'll be a lot quicker. And the other issue that I've ran into is I've needed materials to make all of this stuff happen for this video, and for this system to work, and they've been stuck mining at level 45 or whatever for 20 hours. So it's like, oh, get to diamond level already. I finally had a couple get to diamond level, and so I've had a couple stacks of diamonds come in, but that's still basically my bottleneck, is the diamonds to make the interactive sorters with. I think I'm going to have a pipe connect the inner chest, though. I was looking at something a minute ago, and there's an issue, and I thought it was just with barrels, but it appears to be with any item. So let's get a stack of cobble here. And I don't know, I know that with, you know, everyone was like, well, no, it's just barrels, but I know you can have chests have buildcraft pipes come into the side of them, even though if you can't with barrels. So I still think there's something buggy about this interactive sorter when it comes to items. Because all right, we got 64 cobble up there. Cobble 10. All right, now we got 10 cobble in there, 54 in there. Oh wait, and before I do this, notice there's no cobble in my inventory. All right, do cobble 10. Oh, we still only have 10 cobble in there. Oh, but 10 cobble has left there. Where has it gone? Is it on the ground somewhere? Nope, it went to heaven. But if you put a pipe to connect these two together, then it works fine. For whatever reason, I don't know what the interactive sorter is doing with these items. I do not know. It's doing something with them though, and it only happens if there's some of that item already in the item you're putting it into. But I could sit here and I could wreck that cobble, man. I may have called that too quick. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, that cobble's just gone now. Screw a recycling center. I can evaporate items. So I don't think that's intended. But other than that, it seems like everything else I've tested that I had in mind seems to be working fine. So this is the interactive sorter. I'm going to show you guys little clips of the video that I've recorded over the last 3 days here at the end. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you can see the vision I have now for it, and can just imagine how awesome this is all going to be once it's all set up. And I got my tickers running up top here, showing what I have. I'm probably going to have a big monitor here that displays all the items I have, you know, cobble, iron, blah, 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 just lists of it. And then I'll have my tickers going up here that are threshold tickers, you know, full on cobble, need whatever. So that's the ideas for everything here. Oh, running low on platinum dust. I am still working towards making more and more solar panels, but that's a side project. I'm gonna need lots of power to power the recycling station, the different ideas I have that all involve this bank here. But I'm pretty satisfied that I've finally got this to where I want it to be, and I really am excited to show you guys. So I hope you all have enjoyed, and I hope you are just excited about this system as I am. I can't wait to get it completely done and release it to you guys, because there's nothing I'm doing here that everyone can't do. As long as you have a website somewhere, you can stick the database on there and you can call it from your turtles. They don't need to be on the same server or anything like that. It's not actually interacting with the MySQL database on the server. Other scripts are doing that. They're just Perl scripts that I've written. So anyways, here's some clips from the last few days that got me to this point. I hope you guys have enjoyed this and are excited as I am, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Mindcrack Feed the Beast. As always, this is Jason, and today I'm about to make my matter fabricator. I am very, very close here. Just got done making all of those. I thought I was at a lupus, but I found some up top in the diamond chest up top, so we are all good there. The only thing I have left to put in here is the iridium plate, which I got. I made it somewhere here. Looks like this iridium plate, I didn't realize it took industrial TNT to explode it into this plate, and so that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to come up with some way to get the stuff I need to make TNT. The little things you don't think about. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bam. Alright, so now we have us a matter fabricator. Yay! And I'm going to stick it just right down here, right off this power. The first, because basically there's really very little power being used over here. And the moment I get, alright, look at him. The moment I get a advanced solar panel, it's going to go up there. Not advanced, a badass advanced. Super duper. Tell your mama about it. Alright, let's grab the scrap. So I let Nebers have a ton of scrap. I don't know how much power this guy's getting in. Not enough, I can tell you that much. These guys can handle almost 9,000 EU of power, and I am not generating that, that's for sure. So this thing right here is going to suck this right here dry pretty quick, probably. Yeah, look at it go. But that's okay. If I can get a little, just a little bit of UU matter, just a little. That's all I need. I can make a better solar panel and start really powering this guy. But let me show you what's been going on downstairs. I still haven't even dove into my sorting plan. Right now I'm just letting stuff sort itself for the most part. But the crazy thing is this cobblestone, man. I actually, like I said, I filled up one of these barrels, and this right here is Nebras's recycling dump, and I just filled this right here full. I just made this little turtle right here. All he does is suck up and stick it in. But these barrels they're all full, full of cobblestone. 1,024 stacks. I'm out of blaze rods now, and that's limiting me from making more of these barrels here. So I got to come up with a way to get a lot more blaze than I have. Nebras has a full soul shard of blaze. Oh, the other thing I'm out of is diamond. I had to grind up some diamond, and it's just all, you know, grinding up diamond in the master makes me feel sad, even though it's just making diamond dust, which is the same as one diamond. I don't know, it just makes me sad. But I've been throwing some of the extra stuff over here. The turtles have not made it to diamond level yet, and they've been going for quite some time now, over 24 hours straight of just digging. And let's go see where they're at with the excavate 100 command after a little over 24 hours. Alright, here we are where the turtles are excavating 100. God almighty, don't look over there. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 levels down. That's how far the turtle has made it in 24 hours. 7 levels. I would not recommend an excavate 100 command. Don't type that into your turtle. It's okay, I guess, if you have all the time in the world, but I'm in the need for some of the stuff that's down low. So these turtles need to get their ass down low, but the thing is, they're gonna have to go through 100 by 100 area before they go down each level. So it's taking forever for me to get the stuff I need. There's plenty of mobs down there, that's for sure. They'll get down there eventually, though. Somewhere in there, there's a turtle. He's working. There he is, over there in the corner, I think. Is that him? Nah. Where's he at? He's in there, I promise. See if we can find him. And I have some out in the woodlands too, and they're doing an excavate 50 because I realized that this right here was taking a lot longer than I wanted. I didn't realize soon enough though. Oh man, I do not see the turtle here. And I do not want to go down in there. I'm not gonna die in this mess. Oh, here's the line, so he's got to be over there. He is. I found him. Let's see if we can get down here and click on him. 72,000 items is what he's mined. Yeah. He's a hard working. So I'm in the Nether because I need glowstone, and I just want you to look at it all. I've walked the distance of 1 billion football fields to find it, but I have found the glowstone finally. And I made me one of these ender pouches. They're pretty convenient. I've got this one linked with my interactive sorter, or the same ender chest is there. Fuck this ghast. I hate him so much. So much I hate him. I still don't have a bow. Or I have a bow, but I still don't have any arrows. Yeah, my jetpack's almost out. But I found the glowstone. Now it's just a matter of getting it all before my jetpack runs out. And these fucking gas, I hate them so much. Fucking assholes. Anyways, I'm gonna get to gathering like I'm Nebris or something. Hey, look, guys, I got my very first UU matter. Isn't he the most adorable little bastard you've ever seen in your life? I just want to hold him and love him and squish him all over my body. Alright, guys, so I am so close to making the first hybrid solar panel. So close. But I'm still missing the one thing that is the hardest thing to get. The enriched ceranium. I need the ceranium, which means I need 6 UU matter. I've already got this set up, just waiting to stick it right in there. And then everything else is just ready to go wherever it's at. Where'd it go? Wait, it was in there. Why is it going now? How did I manage to pull that in my inventory? The hell did I hit? I hit the wrong button. That's what I hit. That freaked me out. I was like, why is it gone? Wait, what am I messing up here? Oh wait, that's the carbon. Yes, anyways. Need my thing right there. And as far as UU matter goes, this is where we're sitting. We have 2 now. I think that took way too long. That's how long it took. There's 25 advanced solar panels up there feeding into this, but it's a slow process. It's using a little bit to come over here. Plus I have these upgraded slightly, so it's taking a little bit more EU. But I'm not using a ton right there. Basically like 45 EU. Well, I guess that's quite a bit now you think about it. But the moment I get the six UU matter, first thing I'm making is the hybrid solar panel, and it's going right up there to feed back into the system. And the next thing I'm making is another one until I'm somewhat powering that guy over there, because I need 2 of those plates, which means I need 8 ceranium. Oh man. Oh wait. Enriched. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty, guys. So we finally hit our 6th UU matter. I'm so excited. Can barely handle it. Here we go. Oh my god, there it is. Alright. Here's part 1. Stick it in there. Alright. Where's the other parts? Here they are. God. Alright, now I need my wrench. Where's that? There it is. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go do it. Let's go do it right now. I'm so excited. Alrighty. Got it all. The other one all cleared up. You know what I just realized? To break a regular solar panel, it takes like almost all the power in an electric wrench. But to break an advanced solar panel, it takes hardly any. How that kind of sense does that make? Oh, look at it. 64 EU a tick, so that's the same as 8 of these other guys. Look at that, those 8 in that one little spot right there. I'm gonna make some reinforced glass to sit on top of these things now that they're getting more expensive and time consuming. Alright, I'm probably gonna make like 4 of those, and then I'm gonna save all my UU matter to make the ultimate super duper guy. You know what I'm talking about. This guy. Yep, that's the one.